Flashback. In Aguri's apartment in early morning.
Aguri receives a phone call from Veterinarian B.
Veterinarian B. Rinz-chan is in cardiopulmonary arrest.
Flashback. In the parking of Aguri's apartment.
Kota is parking his car in Aguri's apartment's parking. Aguri is holding Rinz's bones in a small urn. Aguri sometimes sucks up and cries.
Kota. Mom, you have to get it together. Rinz died at the end of her life.
Aguri. I knew that Rinz would die soon, but I didn't stay with her. I chose my work. I feel so sorry for her. I cannot forgive myself.
Kota. Everyone is lonely and miserable when they die. More than that, Rinz was really happy that everyone loved him so much. It would be disrespectful to Rinz if you made it sound like she had unhappy life just because of the moment of her death.
Aguri. You are right.
Aguri is not able to hold it down and cries.
Flashback. Near Kirishima's house.
Aguri is talking to Tokuko on the phone.
Aguri. I'm now in front of the property near your father's house. It's just after turning left on the road right in front of Miki-chan's house.
Tokuko. Really? You are near my father's house? How you always move so quickly. You are still unique. She is laughing on the phone.
Aguri. I'm not unique, I'm just trying my best. By the way, it's pretty good place here. I'll send you the picture.
Tokuko. You couldn't find pet graves anywhere close, could you?
Aguri. There is a joint cemetery with other animals. But Kota and I don't want that.
Tokuko. Right, I don't want that either.
Aguri. Here is 5 minutes away from your father's house, so Rinz would never be lonely.
Aguri sent the picture on the phone.
Tokuko. You're right, it's pretty good place.
Aguri. It's long and narrow, but apparently it has property value because it faces the road, but it is as cheap as a lie. That 50 tsubo, unit of land measurement, 2 million yen in this location.
Tokuko. Is it really 2 million yen?
Aguri. I'm going to go to real estate agent to ask the details. Kota said he is willing to pay for the half.
Tokuko. That's great that he has savings. He is busy working that even he cannot take day off, so he might save a lot.
Aguri. I don't expect you guys to pay for it.
Tokuko. I can't pay because I don't have money, but just please talk to me before you make your decision.
Aguri. Of course I will.
Flashback. Real estate agency near Kirishima's house.
Ito in real estate agency, 58 years old, gives Aguri the tea and sits down in front of her.
Ito. One thing I'm concerned about is the neighbors. Some people don't like to have cemetery close to them.
Aguri. Even I say grave, it's small. The headstone is not high but flat, and it's kinda type that lays on the ground. I don't think people notice it easily.
Ito stands up and makes a copy of the document. And then sits down in front of Aguri again.
Aguri. I'm going to make a flower bed around it, and keep the flowers all around the year.
Ito. I see. That sounds okay. If your children will build a house in the future, it's close to the station so it will be convenient.
Ito shows the copied document to Aguri. Aguri is very surprised to see the document.
Aguri. Property tax is 230,000 yen?
Ito. That's right. It's very close to the station, so it's very expensive. The owner wants to sell as soon as possible since he doesn't plan to live there anymore.
Flashback. Outside of real estate agency.
Aguri leaves the real estate agency and breathes a sigh. She crosses the street and goes into the station.
Flashback. In Aguri's apartment.
Aguri is talking with Kota on the phone.
Aguri. So we are back to square one.
Kota. How long can we keep Bones?
Aguri. I searched on the internet, and there seems no rule for it. There are people putting their pets' phones in their room.
Kota. I see.
Aguri. I don't mind to keep Princess Bones in my apartment. Rince must not be happy if we put her on the top of the mountain that she never been to.
Kota. We of course don't do that.
Aguri. On this occasion, why don't you ask your father? He took care of Rince a lot, so he might allow to make a grave in his garden.
Kota. I will not ask him. I never talked to him since he refused to take care of Rince.
Aguri. He must be very lonely because you haven't come back home. I think this is a good opportunity.
Kota. I don't want to. Do not say it to me anymore. Firstly, people are not happy to make a grave in their garden.
Aguri. Is that so? Dokuko said exactly the same as you, that your father would hate to put a gravestone in the garden.
Kota. People must refuse it. And.
Aguri. And what?
Kota. If he made a grave in his garden, you will not be able to visit there.
Aguri realized and made a silence a little bit, but then started talking with smiling.
Aguri. Kota, thank you for concerning about it for me. But Rince is always in my heart, so I'm okay even if I cannot visit her. Instead, I want you guys to visit there frequently.
Kota made a silence for a while.
Kota. Anyway, he will never say yes though.
Aguri. Oh then, how about let Tokuko casually ask her father about it?
Kota no reply.
Aguri. Hey, Kota, Lil try it.
Kota. Desperate. Okay.